Hey Army, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got some seriously hot news that has the entire fandom buzzing, freaking out, and unable to sleep. Because recently, Jimin once again managed to make everyone curious after being spotted together with a top Hollywood producer. Yup, you heard that right. Jimin was caught with someone who was known as the mastermind behind many major international films and global projects. And the biggest question is, what exactly is Jimin cooking up? Everything started when a photo circulated on X and Instagram. An insider shared a picture showing a man in a black jacket and cap, and after comparing it with many photos, 99% of ARMY agreed that was definitely Jimin. But what really shocked everyone wasn't just his sudden appearance. It was the person standing right next to him. A Hollywood producer with a long list of achievements, known for working on music, films, and even global advertisements. ARMY immediately panicked in the best way possible. As soon as the photo surfaced, the fandom launched a massive investigation. You know how ARMY gets when they're on a mission. In minutes, the timeline was filled with analysis. The location, the outfit, tiny details like Jimin's watch, even the pattern of the floor they were standing on. And from all the clues gathered, almost everything pointed to one conclusion: Jimin is working on something big. Something far bigger than just a photo shoot or a simple brand project. There are rumors saying that this producer has been searching for an Asian artist for a global music project linked to an upcoming blockbuster film. And if we look at Jimin's track record, this is not surprising. Remember when he was part of the Fast X OST? Remember when international media praised Jimin's voice as one of the most distinctive in the music industry? It's not shocking at all if Hollywood wants him again. What makes it even more convincing is the way Jimin appeared. He wasn't with Big Hit's staff or his usual managers. He looked relaxed, as if it was an informal meeting that wasn't meant to be public. Many ARMYs said, if it wasn't important, Jimin wouldn't secretly meet in a place like this. And honestly, that's true. Every move Jimin makes is usually carefully protected. So if he's seen in this kind of situation, there must be a major agenda behind it. Some big fan accounts even began forming theories. Some said Jimin might be preparing for a new soundtrack collaboration. Others believe he could be involved in a global campaign requiring a world-class singer and influential figure. And of course, there's the wildest theory: Jimin could be part of an international film project, whether as a cameo or through the soundtrack. As crazy as that sounds, it's actually not impossible. Jimin's global popularity is massive. Every brand he works with experiences huge data surges. Dior, Tiffany, even streaming numbers for his solo songs all show Jimin's power in the entertainment world. Hollywood definitely sees those numbers. Interestingly, Big Hit hasn't released any statements. They usually clarify quickly when rumors start spiraling. But this time, complete silence. And as always, when Big Hit is silent, it means something is happening behind the scenes. Maybe negotiations aren't final, maybe the contract is still being prepared, or the project is still under wraps. But one thing is clear, their silence is not without reason. Some sources also mentioned that Jimin has been working even during breaks and before enlistment. He's known to be a perfectionist who likes planning long-term projects. This could be something he's been preparing even before going to the military. And the recent meeting might be part of final discussions or planning for promotional activities after he returns. Naturally, ARMY began predicting the release timeline. Many believe the project might be announced after Jimin completes his military service. Hollywood schedule and K-pop schedules don't always match, but if this is a global project, everything can be aligned. What's most interesting is Jimin's vibe in the photo. Even though his face was covered, his posture showed confidence and comfort. You know his style, relaxed but elegant. And in that photo, he looked like someone who knows exactly what he's doing. There was no awkwardness or just a casual meeting kind of energy. Instead, it felt like he was there for something important. ARMY reactions were full of shock, humor, and theories. Some said, Jimin is making us work overtime again. Others joked, Hollywood, are you even ready for Jimin? And as always, many ARMYs immediately created edits and fan art imagining Jimin as the lead actor in a Hollywood action film. ARMY creativity is unmatched. Some Korean media outlets have also begun reporting on the rumors. They emphasize that meetings like this show how much interest the international industry still has in BTS, even while members are serving in the military. They noted that Jimin, with his universal appeal, is someone incredibly easy for the global market to connect with. From an industry perspective, a collaboration like this benefits both sides. Hollywood needs an Asian artist with huge global appeal. And Jimin has everything: strong vocals, star power, visual appeal, and one of the largest fandoms in the world. It's a perfect combination. In the end, no one knows for sure what Jimin is working on. But one thing's certain, this is not something small. This is not a coincidence. And considering how ARMY, the media, and industry analysts are reacting, everyone agrees that something big is being prepared for Jimin, something potentially massive. Whatever it is, ARMY will always be ready to support him. We've seen how Jimin gives his best in every project. So if he ends up being involved in a Hollywood project, that just proves he's leveling up once again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any updates about Jimin and the rest of BTS. See you in the next video, ARMY.